Good morning. Happy Monday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation. I just love how it says this. Here's what it says: Better to be patient than powerful. Better to have self-control than to conquer a city. I laughed. I laughed. When my Bible reading got to this verse this morning, I laughed. I'm like, yeah, it is better. But beyond the laugh, consider the depth of what that says. The first phrase, better to be patient than to be powerful. Postmodern culture would tell you that power, prestige is important. Titles are important. Position is important. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself. Not at all what I'm saying. But if your pursuit is power, lots of alliteration this morning. If your pursuit is power, then you're wrong. Wise King Solomon said, rather than pursuing power, pursue patience. Not easy. I'm not always the most patient person in the world, but it is better to pursue patience rather than power. And that leads into the second phrase, better to have. Now, it's really just saying the same thing in different ways, but better to have self-control than to conquer a city. The Apostle Paul would write in 1 Corinthians 13, you can speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but if you don't have love, you got nothing. Well, that's what Solomon is saying here, basically. If you cannot control yourself, if you have no patience whatsoever, but you can conquer a city, you've got all sorts of power, yeah, you've got nothing. You've got absolutely nothing. And so on this Monday, April the 6th, the first Monday of April of 2026, do better. Go before the Lord. Now look, don't be praying for patience. I've had this conversation with my pastor's wife. I don't pray for patience. Bible says that trial brings patience. I ain't praying for more trials. Not doing it. But I was reminded in the book of Ephesians this morning. Ephesians 5, I think. No, Ephesians 4. That God has shown us an awful lot of grace and patience and mercy. We're to have patience with others because we all have faults and failures. We ain't none one of us perfect. So Do better. Pursue patience. Pursue self-control. Ask the Lord to help you. I'm not asking you to pray for it. I'm saying ask the Lord to give you the strength. And ask the Lord to help you to remember the patience that He has shown toward you so you can show towards others. That's the better way to live. And that is just your word from the Word this morning. Have a beautiful day. I pray it is amazing. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.